real terrible this year, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're looking for heat. Ceiling in the wall.
I don't know.
They say we got white siding on our house, and they say the lighter the color.
That's more than I.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one day it was like to walk outside, the mailman came.
Oh, yeah.
It was like,
Swarming.
sorry.
Mhm. Heard some stuff in FS spraying around the house. There was thousands of them, but next day they're right back at it.
Oh.
you know?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now Adam said he got something last
From
month.
Equity, that's worked really good.
I did it before a birthday party or something and
That bird dog trial's still,
Good.
where'd you go, Ohio?
Indiana.
Indiana?
Just over, just across the border. You know where Covington's at?
Yeah.
North of Covington, about 12 miles.
Yeah.
So following this is a crazy. So following this is a crazy.
Luke's there last Friday, Deb.
Hi.
Hi.
We met up at Luke's last Friday, you know, for one.
Hello.
How are you?
Fun ride to Zurich. How about
Not yet.
yourself?
Pretty good.
You have a fun ride?
Yeah.
2 to 3 phone calls.
We made it.
AI generated phone calls.
Oh, yeah.
Social Security benefits. And Brent said he gives about 20. And we were sitting there, and Danny, Brent got 4 of them in about 45 minutes. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
10 deer.
Yeah.
So you arrive on in the morning?
And you can always tell when you answer, you say hello, there's nothing. But when you say hello the second time, that generates.
Then
It
they,
needs
Well,
then it kicks in.
Yep.
I didn't call my office yet because I know there's no park to cut up, so. Okay. There might be catfish. We can do that tomorrow night, they'll have some. Depends, I guess.
Evening,
How's it going?
good.
Well,
How are you?
that's up there.
Well, I didn't, so I already stole one.
There you go.
Dessert.
Yes, there are cookies up here if anybody wants them. Help yourself. I didn't make them. I'll be honest and say I bought them at Martin's.
Hi.
Hello. I need to have
Hope you heard them some bigger than not, they were out. Like they were splitting wood.
Looked like they had that firewood processing machine.
They had something going on, didn't they?
I honestly never even seen one on our ground.
Really?
After Wednesday, I opened up Wednesday before shotgun season. That's the last time I seen one. During daylight hours.
Keith, is there any agendas left there? Or
Yeah.
take some, pass them around and we'll fill in if the others come and. All I got.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get it.
Need one?
No, I pretty much know what's on it. Thank you.
Sorry, I ran out. I didn't print enough.
There's Ed.
Calendar.
Yep. Kevin ain't gonna make it.
It did look like he had his hands full.
Yeah, he rented that wood processor
Did
for
he
the
rent
day
Where'd he rent that from?
out of Arthur.
Arthur?
Well, actually, the Dust Boys had it 2 days. He had it today. Somebody's supposed to get it tomorrow. And then somebody else is supposed to get it over the weekend for 2 days, so it's going around.
You get one day, you make the best of it. Yeah,
Yep, new calendar.
okay.
Thank you.
And then he's getting ready for snow. Plowing snow.
Yeah. I think it's about over for tonight, but then Saturday they're talking 1 to 3.
Cold Saturday night.
Yeah, that's the worst part. At least it'll be short-lived, it's warm enough,
Yeah.
and back way up next week, so,
Yeah, mid-40s now.
yeah, 2 days of it, 2 nights.
You're back in mud.
Yeah,
I think the brunt of it's coming, what is it, tomorrow or Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday. Supposed to be a little worse.
Lisa
I
calling
haven't heard
her.
anything, so I'm assuming she's coming.
Roads are kind of melting off pretty quick this evening. Little skiff on there, but
They're starting to cover.
yeah, just
Well, last snow, we got more on Monday than we did Saturday.
mhm.
Saturday, it warmed up Saturday night, and it
Yeah.
rained and melted some of it off. and
That was a pleasant surprise. Sunday
Yeah,
morning,
well-
looked out and all,
Yeah.
everything was, a lot of it was melted off.
So maybe it'll be interesting. Ben Knight over.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have been to basically that. 6-0. You see where Deidre kids go on?
Mhm.
You want to say?
Yes.
Is any of the Tugwell kids on that or not? Kayak era?
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't know either.
Mine might be, I don't know if she plays basketball or not.
That's who it is? No,
No.
the second one. She knows she plays softball.
Yes.
This is the
I was hoping she
multi-town.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I never
I
seen
mean, I know
it.
Lydia Creek is on.
Oh,
I think they're both.
And you don't need a copy either, because you got the other copy.
There's 2 copies there,
Okay,
so they'll just stamp mine and,
you,
is
okay, gotcha.
that okay?
Yep, you got it stamped, yeah.
I'll just stamp it.
Yeah.
Because she's like, "Well, I played them the first time.
And she can keep one and
She goes, our girls, she goes, the girls got a, we're listening to their parents. One of them-
Went down to Mason Township, their new building last night for a multi-township meeting.
They get all of it finished then.
It's just barely finished, there's nothing inside, just, they got one room where they got a table about like this and a bathroom, no water yet, but they got heat and electric, so.
Yeah, it was 31.
They got 3 big bays, or 3 big doors, middle one's a little wider, and then 2 smaller ones. It's like a 40 by 60, I'm guessing, maybe something like that.
That's kind of what I was guessing, just driving by it.
Fairly tall, 16 tall, probably at least. Yeah.
Seemed like they built it plenty high enough out of the ground,
Yeah,
didn't it? Or
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
you know, it was dark last night, I couldn't Yeah, it slopes up pretty good,
Yeah,
yeah.
I guess I didn't understand why that was.
Who built it?
Rungy.
Rungy?
Rungy. Well, 7 o'clock, call the meeting to order.
All right.
Allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, that's the last meeting.
November 13th, meeting was called to order at 7 PM by Lyle, followed by the pledge to the flag. Attending was Lyle, Adam, Deb, Lisa, Ed, Kevin, and Richard as a guest. Minutes from last meeting presented, motion by Lisa to approve and seconded by Kevin, approved unanimously. Motion by Lisa to approve and pay road commissioners' expenses as presented, seconded by Ed, also approved unanimously. Lyle reported the first installment of property taxes had been received. The results from the audit were shared, and the Kemper CPA group provided a copy for each board member. Discussion was held on the upcoming tax levy. All seemed to agree that continuing with the levies at 105% for both the town and the road and bridge funds. The levies will be finalized at the next meeting. Kevin stated he had a community member approach him about a neighbor who wants to block a township road, which is a portion of Dutch Lane. On our map from the county, it's labeled as closed or unpassable, but he wants to put a gate up. Concerned that he would lose access to his property if that happened. In another area of this road, there's currently a locked personal gate in place with a no trespassing sign for Richard Canarum. Adam will discuss the options with the county engineer. Richard Canarum requested rock on his road. Adam stated he would bring rock when it was needed. Richard stated there are some potholes in the area and Adam will assess. Ed motion to adjourn, seconded by Kevin.
Any additions or corrections? Motion to approve.
I'll make it.
First by Ed, second by Keith. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Move on to pay the bills.
And this is just from.
Oh, that's from
That's
this.
the same two things, right?
Okay. So just two bills.
Yep.
Do that. I should get a black one. They're a little better since it's signed.
What are the bills we have to pay?
What's that?
What are the bills we have to pay?
I don't know yet.
Some extension cords for just plugging the trucks and equipment in, and new caster wheels for one of the snow plows and the markers for the plows.
That was from Higgs Welding.
Yep.
$1,019 and $389 for equity for cords.
We don't have charge accounts anywhere?
Yeah, we do it equity, yeah.
That's why we got the bill to pay.
Okay.
Yeah, we pretty well got church accounts anywhere we want to go, really.
And if we don't have them, we can set them up.
Yeah.
They're pretty lenient about it.
And the equity knows not to charge us, they don't charge us a late fee if it's paid after,
Right.
because we don't always have our meetings before their due date.
And that's how Higgs was. He goes, you may end up getting an invoice in the mail, but he goes, if you're happy with that, I'm happy with it. I said, that's fine.
Okay.
He says, as long as I know.
Yeah.
And then we got a bill from our CPA audit of $10,000 5,000 will come out of road and bridge and 5,000 out of town. And that's pretty well it for this one.
There was some other activity stuff, but it wasn't on that December bill, so. it'll be
It's
next-
not
it'll
on
be
the
next
statement,
month.
yeah, that's fine.
It'll be next month.
Otherwise, I think they get confused, and so do I, so
Mhm.
we'll just stick with whatever's on the statement.
Oh, yeah, don't try to pay something not on the statement, because they get it all messed up,
Yeah,
definitely.
so I like this way, this works out good. Can I have a motion to approve this?
Motion to approve the bills.
Second.
First by Keith, second by Ed. All those in favor?
Aye.
I'm gonna take Heather's check. Thank you.
When's Paige due?
The end of March,
End of March?
or end of May, sorry.
End of May,
End of
okay.
May. Sorry, I'm getting, there's another grandbaby.
Oh, are you?
Paige is pregnant. It's been 5 years, I haven't had a little baby, so I'm excited.
Hot time, right?
Yeah. And I told Paige what you said about bringing it along.
Yeah,
It's a little older
getting-
so it can
getting-
color here, and she said thought she could work that out. When I first took office, Paige was little. And of course, she was out of town, I just brought her along with me, and she sat here and colored and drew pictures.
Yeah, she's all grown up.
Yeah, she's all grown up. I'm gonna text Lisa, just to make sure she's not
Yeah, stuck in a,
stuck somewhere. Because it's not like her to,
no, it didn't.
sorry, not too close.
Nope.
I just wondered it.
Here's tax levies. This is the township, this is road and bridge. We'll look them over again, and there's a place you need to sign and check yay, nay, or absent. And there's one place for you to sign. The road commissioner needs to sign the road district. There. I believe that's your only spot, Adam.
All right.
Shoot, I'm so sorry. She forgot. Okay.
Oh, she forgot.
She forgot.
That can happen.
We did receive our second installment of property taxes.
She's offered it, I told her to stay home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide in the ditch. She's in a hurry, I'm sure.
I think there's a spot or two for you to sign in. And we need to put in Kevin and Lisa as absent.
Is there two places on this one and only one on that
Yeah,
one?
I think,
Okay,
I'll
or
go
did I
through and
miss
check.
that?
let me check just to make sure. Yeah, just two on this one. Very good. So we'll get 9187 into the bridge fund, culverts. And 12894 into the general road and bridge fund.
Sorry.
Okay. Motion to approve these levies.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ed, second by Keith. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll turn them in.
I did get something in the mail from Department of Employment today. It's our yearly rate determination for unemployment, and it stayed the same as last year,
Oh, yeah?
0.750%, so.
Okay, last year, the year before, it changed. Didn't it?
Yeah, the year before it went down, it was like 0.8 something, and this year it stayed the same.
Yeah. Does anybody else have any? Letters or correspondence they would like to bring up?
I got a phone call from that booty that was supposedly wanting to put the gate across Dutch that Kevin was talking about.
Oh, okay.
He actually called me and he said that the Phillipses were blowing it out of proportion. He said it had nothing to do with closing the road. He said we put up a new fence on their property along the edge of the road, I guess, because I guess there's a hole, like a pretty good sized mud hole on the road, so everybody was going off the road onto their property and then going back on like four-wheelers and stuff, so they put it along the road, they did not cross the road, is what he told me. I haven't been down there to look at it, that's what he told me. And as far as the gate on the other end of it, Greg Custer pretty well just said that's at our discretion. If we think it's a problem, we can ask him to remove it. If he will remove it, we can remove it. He
Where's
said,
this at?
it'd be on the gates are on the east, or on the west end of Old Dutch Lane. That,
come
Razor
up by
Harmon's,
Adams.
right, Razor Harmon's got gates that he put up to keep before the riders and stuff out. Well,
They just put them up?
oh,
No, they've been there for
been
years.
But, just past your mom's, there was, Phillips has got farm ground down there, I guess, and they heard that the Booties was wanting to put a fence across the road to keep people from being able to go down through there. Well, that was gonna block the Phillipses from being able to get to their farm ground. But the Booty called me and he said, I put up a new fence along the edge of the road. He said to keep them from going around and getting on my property and back on the road.
What is the easement? How much easement is on that road?
Oh, with 40, 50 foot, probably.
15 foot from the center of the roadway is your normal.
15
Yeah.
foot is what the easement is?
They all vary.
They say, that was always kind of a rule of thumb I heard, it was center of the road, 15 foot.
So like if you got a high line pole alongside the road, that's usually the edge of your easement. So county roads are wider,
Yeah.
but township roads, some of them are probably 40 foot, some of them might be less.
Are you going to let Phillips's doze a trail down through there?
Through,
Like, was it discussed at that last meeting that they were wanting to take a dozer down there and
they've
to
done,
get a road?
they've done some improvements before down there. I mean, we don't have anything against it because we don't collect any money off of it. It's a closed or, unpassable road, so if they want to improve it for their own terms to be able to get down there and do their farming, we're not gonna stand in the way of that. I mean, there's nothing against it.
Will the township pay for a survey to mark the right of way so they stay within the right of way?
So they don't get on somebody
Probably
else's
not.
property?
Surveys are pretty expensive unless there's a dispute with the neighbors saying they're,
Well, I farm that field and I don't want them tearing it up. or
right,
Getting out of the right of way or.
right.
and
I mean, the
then-
only place for them to park down there would be in Mom's driveway or in her yard. Where else are you gonna park a dozer to go down there and fix that?
Or a semi or whatever, you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
They just
It's not that I don't want Phillips's to have access to their property. I just don't want a mess made that I have to fix or.
And then we give them access once he's done baling hay, they can get through there to get to their property. The only thing that also causes problems, because once they drive through the field, then everybody else that comes down there thinks,
Right.
oh, this is a new road.
Right.
We're always going down there to find people. Mom will be like, somebody just drove through the field, so we gotta go
Yeah.
on the four-wheeler and go find them and be like, this is not a passable road. This is just farm access, and they think that once Phillips's drive through there, they see the tire marks, and then everybody thinks it's free reign, and they're always going down there.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And that ground would actually belong to Carol Arnold. Would that be right?
I don't know actually who it belongs to.
Which they farm it.
Right.
But I think, which she's passed away, so it'd be bought.
Yeah.
But I believe they are the actual owners of it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't
But if
know.
you look on the OnX maps,
Right.
it says that it's their property. You can see them little hay fields probably, so. Yeah,
No, as far as tearing, I mean, I wouldn't think they would, but I mean, we can monitor it. I mean, if you see something that they're getting out of line or getting over too far and,
But then it's too late and then who's gonna fix it and who's liable?
well, they would have to fix it.
When we would know how that would go,
mm-hmm.
So I'm just would, if you're gonna let them do that, then I feel like the township should pay for a survey and they should have to stay within it so that
Or at least
there's
the
no
mark.
dispute. This is what it is, do what you want.
Have they done anything yet?
No,
No.
no.
Well, I suppose, if they do something, as long as they're staying on the old roadway or real close to it.
But that's hard to judge because, it's
people have gone around so much
Right,
that
right,
roadway,
that
some
road.
places it's,
So
some
that's
places it's 10 foot wide, some places it's 40 foot wide.
so where
So
them people go. I mean, they can only get to the bridge.
They go down there and go
party,
fishing,
go
or-
fishing
yeah.
and party and drink
Camping,
and
yeah.
camping and.
So that's basically why Razor Harmon put that
Mhm.
gate on the other side to
Mhm.
keep people from doing that exact same thing.
right,
Mhm.
Which the Phillipses would be the only ones that really would, besides him, have a purpose to be
To go
back
down
there.
there.
right.
But it is still a township road. I mean, it's not maintained though,
Right.
so you really can't kick someone off of it.
I've had 2 people ask me about the gate when it was getting opened up since last month.
What's that?
I've had 2 people ask me about the gate when it's getting opened up since last month.
Oh, yeah?
Is there special reasons? I'm just asking, is there somebody special that wants to go down there
You know,
in this weather? I wouldn't want somebody on a crappy road
maybe,
right now.
maybe I wanna go down there and take pictures.
Well, you can. I mean,
If the gate's locked, I can't.
I guess I don't, I
It's
shouldn't
marked
say
as no
things, I don't know
trespassing.
how it's set up down there.
yeah, I guess it's locked. I've never stopped.
Whose
So-
gate is that?
I've never stopped.
Razor Harmon's
Oh, that's Razor
on
Harmon's
the other
gate.
side.
I've never stopped and looked at it either.
I mean.
What did Razor say when we contacted him?
Nobody stopped him. I talked to Greg Custer, the county engineer. He said that if we don't have a problem with it being gated off and that the people that own property down there have access to it, there's really no reason to dispute it. Like supposedly Phillips does have a key to that. Nobody, they haven't ever said that they don't.
But it's an actual township road,
It's
Mhm.
an
so we
accident.
can't be gating off a township road
Yep.
legally.
There's also,
Legally, yeah.
there's also
So
some
then
steel
it needs to
bridges.
be removed.
But if you wanna go down there and take pictures, go right ahead, but, I mean, you can't drive back there, you're gonna have to walk, and then, unless you have a
Side by
side-by-side,
side
you
or
might
Four-wheeler.
get back there in good weather. So, in that case, you got one of those, you can go around the gate.
How am I supposed to go around the gate? There's a fence and a creek.
But then you get on other
That's-
people's property and
Uh-huh.
That's
then
up
you're
to your discretion,
trespassing.
how you wanna get around there.
I mean, to me, closed or unpassable means that should be landowners only. There shouldn't be a lot of public traffic in there.
Yeah,
That's how I see it. I mean, if you don't need to be down there, there's no reason to be there. It's an old mud road.
right.
There's a steel bridge back there I'd like to take pictures of.
But it's on private, you have to cross private property to get to it.
There's 2 steel bridges back there.
That one's pretty well
Gone.
gone. It was last time I was down there, when I used to farm down there. The river kinda cut, or that creek kinda cut around it.
I mean, I can go to Greg and I can file the paperwork to get it fully condemned and then we don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's true.
Then it's strictly landowners only, it's not our problem. Right now, we still have to deal with questions and that, but if I go to Greg and tell him I wanna condemn that road and file the paperwork,
Yeah,
So then if people go down there, we can have them arrested for trespassing?
yep, if they're on your, I mean, whoever's property they're on, yeah, they could be arrested
So
then.
whose road would that, the road, whose property would that be?
well, you're
Your landowners own to the middle of the road.
to the center of the road.
So if they go around, then we could press charges.
So like, you know, the north half of it would be your mom's, the south half of it would be
Booties.
Booties.
So that you guys would meet up in the
And then
middle of
we
the
could put
roadway.
gates up and block it, but then
You-
Phillips is gonna get
You have to have
back.
access for anybody else that had ground beyond you.
But to condemn the road and actually close it, we have to have a hearing, and if one person shows up against it, like maybe you
Yep.
or
Yeah.
Phillips's would come,
Yeah,
then it can't close.
it won't close, so
Then it
then that's
can't close.
pointless and waste of time.
Right.
Will Phillips's notify one of you guys, like, before, if they do this? Or do they have to notify you guys before they do this, or do they just show up one day and then it's our problem?
I would say they're not gonna notify us.
I don't even know who actually farms it down there.
Yeah.
Which Phillips is it?
I think like Steven and then cut the hay
Steven.
back there.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want them back there at all, you know, they've been driving across the field for years. So I don't know.
Yeah, you're doing them a favor by.
Right,
do
but I
that.
just don't want a big mess made and then I'm left with fixing it.
Yeah. Yeah, if they fix up the road going back there, you know, at their expense, well, that makes it better for strange people out of town to go
Uh-huh.
back there too.
Everybody's gonna be going down the
So it's
worst
kind
they
of a
do now.
double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Right.
Razor fixed the other end.
Yeah, he
Where the
actually,
gates are, he fixed all that road.
he spent a lot of money fixing that road up, and then he decided to put it in there. He doesn't farm back there anymore, so I guess he goes back there and hunts better and mows, I guess. Yeah, that road is pretty well almost impassable
Oh, yeah, it was.
with anything there in wet weather.
Can we get a sign up there by Liberty's or somewhere that that's a dead end or an unpassable road or something? Because Mom gets cars constantly go down there.
Well, and I'm wondering if we do get it condemned, if it would stop being on GPS
No.
road maps. No?
They'll show up.
Okay. Because she gets a lot of people that come down there because that's GPS will take them to
Yeah.
Funkhauser Road. And she's
Tells
like,
them.
you can't get down there, there's no
Right.
bridges. And, yeah,
I
because we've
can
had people
understand
stop
that.
there all the time when we're down there. And we
Yeah.
have to give them directions back to Effingham, get on 40, go down, then you can come to Funkhauser Road.
Yeah,
And they usually go past my house to get to
Yeah.
that,
yeah.
which FedEx was stuck down
But
there.
maybe a sign wouldn't help, I don't know,
I
like
mean,
dead end.
We can put up a dead end sign, or, I mean,
I was thinking there was one there like
Years-
several years ago, and I don't know whatever happened to it.
There was probably a no access during wet conditions
Yeah.
possibly at one time,
but those, I mean,
and that's been years,
those are
years.
just as good as, I mean, nothing.
Yeah,
Probably put a road closed sign for bridge out or something.
Yeah,
yeah, when,
I mean, I can look at a sign, I don't know what they have. That, where we ordered dress and signs from, I got a whole book of.
Then you got people that paint the signs and people that take
Oh,
the
yeah.
signs off and
I suppose if you put that sign by Brian Nieberg's or right past there where that road shoots off going north, that way they'd see it there, and then they got a
Maybe turn
place to
around.
turn around. And it'd be kinda in the open where people shouldn't paint it and screw with it.
Right.
You can do road closed to through traffic, I mean, dead end, no outlet, I mean, we can pretty well get whatever. I mean,
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what'd be best. They don't mean the same thing. Dead end, no outlet.
Or they got the actual road closed, or road closed to through traffic.
You know, some people are, they see a sign that says road closed. Well, let's go take a look.
Yeah, let's go see
I was
why.
just gonna say that,
Let's
because
go
when
see
they
what-
fixed the bridge down south of my house, it was the 1 week before they decided that they really couldn't get through and they needed to turn around. So they back it up and turn around in my driveway. But after the first week, it was very peaceful. But that first week, it was
It's
just
rough,
constant.
yeah.
It's like, road, this is road closed. No,
And then they just-
Inquiring mind.
Yeah,
yeah.
they wanna see what
Why?
the progress was.
Yeah, you gotta give them a week to figure it out.
So we can try that, we can put up a road closed sign, or, whatever everybody thinks.
I mean, if it would help out with half the people going back, I think, you know,
Yeah.
I guess that'd be worth it. So you have delivery trucks going, turn around your mom and dad's or place there all the time, you know, if you catch a few of them from going
Non-stop.
down there, that would help them and actually help the road.
Mhm.
Say west of my house, there's 600 that goes back to the north, down to the Connors, it's had a dead end sign on it for years. Well, Mark Camp used to work for Pilot Truck Stop. His phone was linked into Pilot, so it would show up that his house was a truck stop. 53 footers, full trailers going down that road.
Really?
And there's not much to turn around down there.
They'd back out, hit the ditch, they were calling tow trucks to get them out, or they'd go down and turn around in Alex's driveway. They would do a complete loop and get in his yard. That one ran over his pine tree.
Yeah,
got hung up on the pine tree and then went up and knocked on the door at 1 o'clock in the morning, wanted Alex to pull him out, and he goes, you call a tow truck, he said, I ain't touching it.
wow.
But yeah, there's been years of that, and Mark hasn't worked for them for probably 6 or 7 years. So, I mean, sign's only as good as the people that are actually gonna read it and pay attention,
Right.
but we can try.
That can read it.
Yeah, they can read it. Some of your truck drivers, you never know.
Yeah.
If you'd like us to try that, we would do that. Put up a
It's
sign
worth
on
a
that.
try. At least that way when people keep coming down there, we're like, there's a sign, you know, says dead ends.
Yeah.
But it's not a through road,
You're not gonna get through.
yeah.
And then as far as the Phillips, I mean, I can try to reach out to Steven or somebody and just, you know, talk to them about it and see what they're thinking, if they are wanting to do something or what they're wanting to do, and, you know, I can meet them down there and say, you know, this is all you get, you know, from this point, this direction, stay within that. You know, I can talk to them and try to do it, but, I mean, you know,
Yeah, and, you know,
if they get out of that, then, I mean, basically you're dealing with law then, I guess. I mean, if they get out onto somebody else's property, it's gonna be against them for fresh charges.
but then, you know, then you fall into where's the line,
Yeah.
and then.
That's why we were curious if
If
it,
you
how
just
how do you
survey
really
it ahead
find
of
out what
time,
it is?
right.
It's gotta be somewhere.
If you know where the
County.
road is, or the old original road, if you know, basically,
Yeah,
you know, say 15 foot on each side of that, would be pretty close to it, give or
Okay.
take a little bit.
So the township won't pay for a survey?
I don't think so. I mean, you're looking at surveys, 10, 15,000 probably to do something like that, maybe more. That's a pretty big deal, surveys are anymore.
Either that or we can, I guess we can tell them they can't do it.
But then we have to give them access to their property.
Yeah.
Well,
I would think Stephen Phillips would work
I would
with you.
think so.
I don't know about any of the rest of them, but I think Stephen would be reasonable about it.
Yeah.
Right.
worth asking.
Any other questions while we're to the point that you'd like to bring up? Go right ahead. Usually allow us a few minutes for each person to make comments, so
Who all
Richard,
work-
you'll be in a little bit, we'll
Yeah.
come around that way.
Who all works for the township right now? I don't know who you got working.
I don't have any full-time people. The only people that have any paperwork turned into work is
Jared will,
Jared Will. Shelby had stuff from when she oiled, Dad, and that's it.
so far.
I mean, just 3 people.
I didn't know, I didn't know who was looking for help or.
I mean-
It's to his discretion, I mean, he gets next summer Phil calls, he
Yeah.
can get some extra part-time.
help. I didn't know if you needed anybody with the snow plowing or,
The plowing hasn't been terrible. The two times that we plowed, I did all of it. And
okay,
then Jared went out that Tuesday that it started melting and hit the overpasses and bridges and hills just to double check things. And that was it. But the Saturday and Monday, I did all that, and it hasn't been, you know,
terrible,
if we get 8 or 10 inches where you gotta run several times, it's a different story, but
right.
when you can pretty well clear it all in one pass, it's not terrible.
Did they get the spreader fixed to put salt on the hills? Or rock or sand or
It's
whatever?
It's a salt spreader, but it comes and goes.
Mm.
That's,
Seen too much salt?
no, I don't, it's rusted pretty bad, but it's not that. I think the motor itself is getting weak or something. For what we get nowadays, I mean, honestly, I think we need to look into getting something different. Because you can only haul 300 pounds of salt in the spreader.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or you're going to have to have somebody in a pickup truck following you around with a pallet of salt so you can keep filling the spreader up every time you
Right.
use it. You know, you hit a couple hills and an overpass and you're out of salt.
Yeah.
Then you're driving back home or, you know, wherever to get salt. That's one of the things, you know. looking into, and I talked to Higgs about and all that, like, if we was to purchase a pickup and put like a 4,000-pound spreader in the bed of it, where you can just go to the county, they'll fill it up, it covers, you know, go first part of the year, when you start getting bad weather, fill it up with salt and just have it sitting there ready to go on a four-wheel drive pickup truck, because that dump truck, I mean, everybody knows if you've ever drove a dump truck, they're pretty useless.
Yeah,
You got that plow up in the air, even with a bed of rock on it, you can't hardly go anywhere.
right. Yeah,
So I did talk to Higgs, and they were supposed to get, they said we could get whatever we wanted, like brand, whatever they, but we have to purchase a truck too for that. Okay.
right. They'd probably set you up with that too.
Oh, I'm sure they would. I didn't ask about that. But for the weather we get nowadays, I mean,
In the past, how'd they do it? Just that way?
just, that's it.
Like,
They,
because I
from
mean, John
everybody-
always helped, and
It's
Whip,
like from
and
whatever-
Scott, and Dakota, they all seemed to help and was out and about.
everybody that I talked to said they hardly ever salted anything. It was dire need before they done it, but nowadays we get a lot more ice and stuff than
On
what
the
we do
hills.
anything else.
Yeah,
you
they
know, we-
put sand
They
maybe
put
sometimes.
sand,
I feel that they
yeah.
put
Yeah.
sand, they
Sand.
would just shovel sand and,
Yeah.
Like on the curve
Uh-huh.
and then the hills after
yes,
my
they
house,
always
they
put
used to put
sand, not
sand.
salt, yeah, it was sand. Yeah, and if the sun come out, it would melt it quicker than with just putting nothing on it.
That's kind of, what's the county use? They kind of use the sand,
Sand, salt mix.
salt mix, yeah,
They blend it.
which we could get that
We
too.
can get it from the county, yeah. But the problem with like, even just to have sand, we don't have anywhere inside to park it. So as soon as it snows on it, sitting in the bed of the truck, it's frozen hard and you
Exactly, it won't
can't
come
get it
through.
out.
It won't go out, yeah.
You're not gonna be able to spread it, so
Yep,
unless you set up a dump truck with a tarp on it and all that to be
None of
able
our
to keep it
trucks
dry.
have tarps,
No,
run like a canvas,
that's where,
get you a
one
tarp.
thing leads to the next.
yeah, that's where I thought a pickup, a four-wheel drive pickup with a 4,000-pound spreader in the back of it.
Would be great until we got cold weather.
Mhm.
But I guess you go fill it up that,
Yeah, you fill it up
Go
before, you
spread
fill
it
it up
out right
beforehand. Well, it's covered. Them spreaders, you get, they got a
Right.
hard plastic cover on, they snap down.
yeah,
See, you could go fill it up on a Monday that thinking you're gonna get a snow on a Saturday and it can sit on the truck and it's not gonna hurt anything.
yeah.
It can sit outside, I mean,
Yep,
cause like I said, right now, you know, unless you have somebody following you around with a pile of salt on the truck, if you do very much salting,
right.
you know, 300 pounds of salt doesn't go very far.
You know,
Especially on Long Hill.
Dick, Richard, you got anything?
Yeah, you mentioned at one point in time, we got 2 light poles, one of them on Dutch Lane and one on Lake Sarah Road.
I think we got this one here, pole light, you mean?
Yeah,
And then we got one on, let's see,
Dexter Road.
Dexter Road, at
Okay.
where it meets the highway. And we got one at the, where Davis Distributors used to be,
Putnam Trucking.
Putnam Trucking, we got one there. On that intersection, I think that's it.
why do we have those?
Well, we need one here to see what we're doing when we pull up.
Right,
And those 2 intersections they had a lot of issues, and were extremely dark, and it was a higher traffic spot, and the board decided at that time they wanted one there.
that's the only real question I had. Adam, I was gonna let you know that FedEx went down the hill the other day and Phillips's Hill is probably demolished. And my road between Jake's house and my house, it has now turned to mud and we're getting more potholes.
I drove down there the other day before this snow and looked at it. Right now, gravel roads are everywhere. Everybody's calling about gravel roads.
Mhm.
But you said you'd get me some rock after you oiled. I'm still waiting.
Okay, it brings it around to Shelley. Any comments?
No, I'm Shelby.
Shelby, I'm sorry.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right, got that
Just don't
covered.
call her that again.
Yeah. Hey, Lyle, going back to road signs, is there, if you're coming from, the west going east on Dutch Lane, is there a stop sign to go right on the old Weston Road? Is there a chance maybe, because I was thinking that one day I was leaving, we all know to stop there, but I don't think there's a stop sign on Old Watson Road either. Because that one day I stopped pulling up, or I was coming to Mom's on Old Watson Road, and somebody just came right around that corner, and there was corn there, they did not stop, and I'm like, man, if somebody was coming from the other way, we'd have had a hell of a three-way crash here. So,
At the end,
I didn't know if that was possible.
At the east end of your mom's road, like where it meets up to
Old Watson Road.
Old Watson Road?
Yeah.
It's actually county.
Oh, that's that would be county?
Yeah, county puts in your stop signs where township roads meet county roads. They're
Well, that does make
responsible for
sense,
that.
yes, the Old Watson Road is a county road.
And I've told Dave Bushy that it's gone.
Okay. Well, I was thinking that one time, like, I was thinking there used to be one there, but like I said, that one day I was coming to Mom's on Old Watson Road, and I was getting ready to turn left, and somebody just come flying around that corner, and I was like, it kind of scared me, because I was like, I didn't even see him, because there was corn in the field,
Yeah.
and usually you can see him, but I was like, oh, holy shit, I'm like, it's a good thing I wasn't already starting to turn,
There's
because they'd have
not,
nailed me.
there's not a stop sign at the frontage road either. You could see where someone's went across. They went through that
Yes.
railing. I've tried to get that fixed for a year, but nobody knows who the inspector is for that.
Okay.
I remember signs
Hope the
used to
county
be
will
there
check on
at the old Dutch Lane off of that road, and for some reason they keep disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but there used to be signs there.
Well, that's what, that was
Years
why,
ago.
yeah, that's what Jerry always told me, that's why I wouldn't put one at my corner, because, oh, somebody will steal them, I'm like, well, yeah, but now I live on this corner, so I think it would be less likely that people would steal them, but they haven't stolen the ones I haven't put up yet, so that's good.
Everybody's told me they're surprised that they're still there.
Tracy's watching them with her gun. She's like, don't take my stop sign. I've waited a long time to get this thing.
But yeah, I have mentioned that to Dave Bushy, the county foreman, that that's not there anymore,
Okay.
but I don't know. It's kinda like that, Funkhausen Road where it goes over the interstate, there's a wreck there the other day, and they got in the guardrail, and
Mm-hmm.
the county cops called me. Don't know if you need to inspect that guardrail, and they told me what road it was on, I'm
Like it's a
I'm
county
like,
road.
That's a county road.
Yeah.
Well, it's in Jackson Township.
It's a
in
county
Jackson
road.
Township, but it's a county road. It's a-
County maintained.
Yes.
I don't have to deal with that. Oh, okay.
Right here, right there is where they're talking
Okay. Is that where Tina and Tracy's mom live?
about. They live back in here.
Back in here?
Yeah, wait a minute. Make sure this is right.
I just don't know street or
This is
avenue
really
number
Street.
or
So-
No, it's
whatever.
1000th Avenue,
I'm
and
sorry, wait, see, I don't know where your mom lives, so.
Dutch Lane is 1000th Avenue.
Road, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and what's your mom's address? Does she live on?
10874 East 1000th Avenue.
Okay, so she's on East 1000.
Yes.
I thought that's where it was at, but I wasn't sure.
Old Watson Road is 1200.
Okay, I just needed to know where your mom was. What's her first name?
Nancy.
Okay. Thank you. East 1200.
Yeah, they were talking about right here, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one I knew.
Yeah,
I didn't know the number, but I knew where it
yeah,
was.
and then there would be in here, in this area.
Thank you. It'd take me forever if I don't want to try to lay it over. Because you know they're not gonna match up.
No.
Any other new business or issues you want to talk about with the board? Otherwise, move on. Do we have any closed session items?
Yeah, I do.
We do, okay. Need a motion to go into closed session. Motion by Keith,
Second.
second by Ed. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thanks guys for coming.
Have a Merry Christmas, you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Be safe out there. Careful.
Stay warm.